Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to the Bricks King podcast, where I'm going to bend your ear about Lego, review those amazing bricks of plastic, and discuss what is new and up and coming around the Lego world. I'm your Minifigure host, Matt. Let's build on it. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. This is going to be a quick hitter, and the reason this is going to be a quick-ish episode, I say quick-ish, it's only going to be probably 5 or 6 minutes, if even that, is because I am literally recording this on June 30th, and I literally got this yesterday, June 29th. I looked at the email for this gift with purchase, and I go, oh my God, it's July 1st. So immediately I went through this. Okay, let's quickly go through this and do it. It's a 5-minute build. You know, it's a GWP. It's not anything that you're like, oh my God, I need all this time in the world. It's not the markets. You know, it's not Pac-Man. It's not the El Dorado Fortress. It's nothing like that. So let's get to it. This Lego GWP, the set number for it is 40594. It is a continuation of the Houses of the World. This is the third one. There should be one more this year, and that should be the end of them. They are considered limited edition. I do know that. If you have collected them so far, I honestly like this one probably better than the last two. It just has a different vibe to it. It feels very, very like Northwest United States, Alaska, far northern Canada. It just has a nice feel to it. So as I said, it is going to be available on July 1st. If you're hearing this today, that means tomorrow. Well, if you're hearing this on June 30th. Anyway, so the cool thing about this is I don't have a price on it. I have no idea what the tag is for it. I know there's so many GWPs that are about to pop out for July and August. I don't have anything for it. However, what I do know is this little buddy is fantastic. This is supposed to be a log cabin, or a version of a log cabin, something that reminds you of being out in the woods. A lot of darker brown here to this to give you the appeal of wood, you know, that you're out in the snow, you're out in the way. And I say snow because there are ski poles here. We have a bunch of the 1x1 round tiles that have the log printing on them. There's a number of stickers in this set, believe it or not. I was actually really surprised that was the case. Anyway, so let's start with what we got here in the bottom. Interesting choice here. The front, I guess, walkway, steps, whatever you want to call them here. It's in lime green. They use lime green tiles here in front of the house. It's kind of funky. I kind of dig it. It's very unique. But we do have a barrel here that has some some ski poles. I'm thinking flagpoles because, you know, it's almost the 4th of July and I'm seeing endless flags, which is a good thing. Anyway, to the left of that, we have a stickered door. The door does not open. It's used as a dark brown glass panel, solid. It's an opaque panel, so you can't see through it or anything. Has a nice little brick built light that is just outside the door and a little bench. If we go to the right, next to the barrel with the ski poles, we have a bunch of these little log pieces, the little tiles that are stacked up here on plates and just attached to the side of the wall. On each side of the building, we have something a little bit different. We have an axe on the right side that has another little log, and we have some rocky outcropping that is built there with just some small little brick pieces and a little cheese wedge slopes. Out on the left side, we have what is supposed to, I guess, look like a chimney, but I don't think it's a chimney. Maybe this is some kind of exterior spouting pipe. I don't know. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but it's a black flagpole, believe it or not, into a black cone. We do have a window on this side, and on each side of it is supposed to be, I guess, some sort of wood decoration, like the wood shutters, I guess, is what is supposed to be going on. So we have 2 stickers there, and those stickers are very prevalent on the top end of this building as well. Inside of the first story, what we have is we have a nice little fireplace. It's a unique way. What they did is they built this thing upside down. Well, the initial build, I should say, is upside down, because what you're doing is you are dropping a piece of fire in there so it's loose. You can shake it around. It moves about. It's pretty cool. We have a little sink / water well. It is over here on the same wall. We have a little picture that is a sticker of some mountains. We have of course, a 2x2 tile, which is printed, by the way, of a log. That is your center table. We have a sectional couch that's in here. We have a nice color of blue here for the countertops. We have a tile of chocolate here and an actual piece of cheese, which looks like Swiss cheese, an actual cheese slope cheese piece. Incredible. As we go up to the second story, we get a little more brown, and I really like the coloring on the front of this because it is all dark brown. You have all of that, the shutters, they're in that tan color, which is fine. Texture, not so much a thing here, but definitely a nice contrast. But I love the flowers up front here. We do have greenery, actual 3-leaf flower pieces that have some red flowers on each of those. There are 4 of them. Then we have 2 pink and 2 yellow flowers. Now, around the balcony that is up here, it wraps the whole way around, not on the back, of course, but it wraps the entire way around. On the balcony sides, we have what are supposed to be the ballast. Is it balusters? Ballasts? I think the poles that go up and down that hold up a railing and then attach to the floor. They are stickers here. They're not too bad. They're okay. But then we have those stickers. I told you they were going to be prevalent for the shutters. We actually have 6 of them up here on those 1x2 tiles. We have 2 small windows in the front and then what is supposed to be a glass door that you walk out. No sticker on it. If you wrap around to the left side, you have another clear window as well. So inside of this section, all we have here is we have a nice little brick built bed. We have 2 lamps that are sitting on top of end tables. We have a nice new tile from what I don't recall seeing this before. I can imagine we'll see this on like a brick built alarm clock and maybe a modular in the future, something else. But it is a 1x1 round tile that actually has a tiled or printing of a clock face, which is super duper tiny. It appears that it is about 6 minutes till midnight, or 6 minutes till noon, either way. And then we also have a weight rack here. We've got a bench press rack here with some weights on the sides and a little brick built bench. The roof actually takes up probably more pieces than it really needed to. A lot of slopes here, some 1x3 slopes, 2x3 slopes, and you have your roof caps here, like you would see with shingles or such, any kind of cap on a roof. You have your chimney vent here as well. And all it does is it simply attaches. It does overhang the second floor, which is really nice. It only attaches by a few studs because, everything is tiled and whatnot. So it overhangs. It actually looks pretty good. It almost looks like you've got some rafters that are sticking out through the front. Real nice. And then your balcony hangs over the front of this thing. Frankly, in my opinion, this has been the best houses of the world that they have done to this point. The other 2 were okay. I love the little Chihuahua dog. I thought that was super sweet, super cute, especially because I'm a giant dog fanatic. And we're about to add a new mascot to the podcast here in a few weeks once he's ready to go. However, cool set. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. If you're going to go spend your pennies anyway, you're going to go spend your poundage, you might as well. You might as well get something for free. Value on this thing, I've seen the other houses of the world after, obviously, they are not being sold. When I use that phrase, I use it loosely. However, they are going for obscene amounts of money on different sites, eBay being the one that I always see because eBay is so big, but they're going for obscene amounts. Like I've seen them as high as $40 and these things get sold. So if you really want one, And you don't want to pay a crazy amount to be the completionist because, like I said, I know there's at least 4. I'm pretty sure it's done after that. However, really cool. You have to let me know what you think. Anyway, we're going to wrap this thing up. So until we meet again, I'm your minifig host, Matt. Let's build on it.